I recently noticed my car making this really bizarre whining noise at around 1500 RPMs and higher. So here's the symptoms that I'm having. The sound is definitely coming from the engine bay. It only makes a sound when the engine is warm after around 20 minutes of driving. It makes the sound whether the car is in gear or in neutral and whether it is rolling or parked. The pitch and volume didn't change at all or increase when giving it gas. It's just a constant hum at any RPM above 1500. I scoured the internet looking for answers. I came across a single YouTube video where a guy had the exact same sound with his BMW, and the comments said to check the oil filter.
Give it a little bit of gas, you'll hear it clearly.
I saw that and I thought, well, that's kind of weird. I never really thought of an oil filter like making a sound or having any kind of noise associated with it. But then I started thinking, oil filter, and then I remembered. So basically, I ordered oil filters for both of these cars from Amazon, just like I always do, but my package ended up getting lost in the mail, so I figured, I need to get this over with before it's cold. I'll just run up to AutoZone and get myself an oil filter. They ended up not having the brand that I normally use, so I had to get a different brand. So the oil filter that's in the car right now is actually a Mobil 1 filter. That's what they sold me at the auto parts store, and it is technically designed for this car. I know that it fits and everything. But I know that you're supposed to use the MANN filter, so I did order another one off Amazon. That one actually did make it in the mail, so we're going to put that in and see if that fixes the problem. Alright, so here's that Mobil 1 extended life filter that AutoZone sold me. This is the one that they told me was for my car, and then this is the correct MANN oil filter that you're supposed to use. And if you look at them side by side, they look like they're approximately the same size and shape. That's why it fit in there and I was able to close it, but obviously this was not correct. You can see where the folds in the paper for the filter, they're all crushed together. So my guess is whatever mechanism like cycles the oil through the engine, it was probably struggling a lot with this, because if you look at it, the way that they're so close, the oil is probably having a hard time getting through this filter. So I'm guessing that's what that sound was. Now the only silver lining to this whole thing is that we haven't really been driving this car a lot lately. You guys know that we have the FRS that we drive whenever it's nice out, and then we also have a Dodge Avenger. It's like Katie's old car. That's what we drive mostly in the winter. It just kind of keeps the salt and everything off of our other two cars. So the Avenger is like the main car that we've been driving since I did this oil change. So luckily I didn't put a lot of miles on it with this bad filter. Alright, so it did end up being the oil filter. As you heard just now, we turned the car on and it sounded fine with the new one in there. So remember, always use these MANN filters. Don't use any other brand. This is the correct one. I will leave a link to this one down below. A lot of BMWs use the same one, but in case you have a different car that's not an E90, just double check and make sure that you're getting the correct one for your vehicle. But yeah, the link for these is down in the description. Give me a thumbs up if this video helped you. Maybe leave a comment and share it so that other people can see this video if they're having the same issue with their car. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.